Manish Zo, and I'm a producer. I'm a producer of Marathi feature films and television commercials and corporate films. I'm the founder of Pratisad Productions Private Limited. And as a producer, the main thing to do is to back good content and create content in the given budgets and in the given timelines. It is not just about putting in the money. It is about creating the entire project, managing the entire project, taking an entire team along, and taking an entire team along the path that you have chosen, and make sure that you reach your destination as efficiently as you can. As film producers, we are always concerned of what is going to appeal to a larger audience, because this is a medium which is meant for the audiences. So we are always stuck up on whether this will work, whether this will not work. You have to be really sold on what you're going to say, what you're going to produce. So that is key, that you have to be really backing good content as per your understanding and your sensibilities. I started my career as working for advertising, and we have our own advertising agency called Pratisad Communications. I worked for Pratisad for about 4 or 5 years and decided then to diversify a little bit. And since I loved and had passion for cinema and all of that and production, we started off with a production company called Pratisad Productions. We've worked on 4 Marathi feature films. 3 of them have already been released: Time Please, Double Seat and YZ. And we're working on a 4th, which is right now under post-production. And we've also done a lot of TV commercials for clients like Paranske Schemes, John Deere, Saraswat Bank and many others. I was working in advertising for about 4 years, and before that I was involved in some experimental theatre with my friends when I was in college. And when it came to a time where we had to diversify, there was a decision to make. And it was a simple one for me, because then what brings both these fields together is video production, and that is how we entered this field. And then we decided to do it in as entertainment, as film production, as well as TV commercial production, because we already had a base of advertising, and we had a lot of clients who wanted to do a lot of television commercials. So we thought we could do a good job at it, and that is how we started. And then eventually, because I had friends in the film industry, and also I was really interested in doing something with them, and that is how we ended up producing feature films. So basically, it is like a mix of profession as well as passion and interests. So it worked out for me. The best thing about being a producer, right now I'll talk about feature films, Marathi feature entertainment bit, is that every day is new and every day is extremely unpredictable. The market is moving like crazy, and there is no set rule to do good, because you never know what people will like and what people will appreciate and what people will watch and what people will pay and go and watch, because this is a medium for the people. So it is very important to understand what people will go and watch. And obviously making of the film, the producer needs to take care of a lot of things, staying in the budget, staying in good timelines. So all of that pressure, as well as the uncertainty of whether or not this is going to be liked by the public. So that makes it very interesting, because then you have to think about a lot of things, and then you have to at some point you have to back your instinct and then just go for it. So I think all in all, basically the unpredictability of it all is something that is really interesting. So the unpredictability is good and is interesting. At the same time, as a producer, it can also be really disheartening, because at times you're going to have you're going to back a project, you're going to back a subject which is not going to work. So that is the time when you have to really take it head on and move ahead, because there are going to be times when things are not going to be working out for you. When you're working on something, then you don't have time for yourself, because there are so many things happening around you. It's like a big project that you're leading, you're managing. So there is going to be no time. So basically, you have to dedicate all your time and energy towards what you're doing. But that's okay. But the main part is that you're going to be disheartened at times. But that is when you have to really take it head on and move on. The one very important advice that I'd like to give is, as a producer, the learning never stops. There are newer things coming in, newer technologies that you need to embrace, which is very important. And another very important thing is you need to know what budget to allocate to your project, because there are going to be different scales of projects that you're going to work on, and you have to understand what kind of market this project has. There could be niche films, there could be mass films, there could be different types of films that you are going to be working on. So you have to know the right budget for the right film, right project. So that is very important. Even for television commercials, you have to know what budget should you allocate to a certain kind of television commercial. What kind of technology you have to use in a television commercial. So allocating the right budget is very, very important. For that, you have to know what your audience is. So for a certain kind of film, if it is really massy and it's going to appeal to a much larger audience, you can spend some more, because you know there is a strong possibility of a larger audience coming and watching it. So there is no possibility of you recovering your money. If it is a niche project, then you have to cut down on budgets. You have to really make sure that you use just the optimum resources for the optimum things that you do. So that is very important. Another very important aspect is you have to understand the subject, and you have to understand the potential that the subject has. So there could be certain subjects, like I said, which could be very massy, but then you have to know that it is massy. That you have to know that this subject has a larger appeal, and there are some subjects that have a little smaller appeal. So you have to understand what the people want to watch. There is no rule to it. So basically, there is 100% chance that you will go wrong. But then that comes with the understanding of what films have worked and what films have not worked. So it's a little tricky, but it's interesting at the same time, because then you have to use your brains. You have to constantly make sure that you create it in such a way that you're proud of it. So never approach something that you want to do just as another job. Just make sure that you put all your efforts and back it with all your gut and do the best possible job.